Good morning, everyone. My name is Richard Chung. I'm the Parish Council Chair of St. Bridget Chinese Catholic Church. I would like to welcome all of you to the groundbreaking ceremony of our Mary Health of Christian Centers. Before I begin today's program, I would like to introduce you our pastor, Father John Lam.
Good morning. First of all, early this morning at 8:30, we have the Mass to thank God and Our Lady because today is Our Lady of China, asking God and Our Lady to bless all of us and bless the project we began. On behalf of St. Bridget Chinese Catholic Church, welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony of the Mary Help of Christian Center. This is a major milestone for our community. Thank you for taking your valuable time in the weekend to join this celebration. I would like to introduce the clergy and the religious who have been very supportive to our project. First of all, we would like to thank our regional bishop, Bishop Edward Clark. We all know that he is always present in our last fundraising dinners. And also, whenever we have the Chinese New Year celebration, he is always here to support us. Thank you, Bishop. Then I would like to welcome Father Mel Trinidad, our Salesian Provincial. The Rector Major sent Father Peter Pong here to this province, and he assigned him here. Thank you. And as for this, we all know that Father Ted Montemayor, the former provincial, then I would like to welcome Father J. Heminger, Superior General of the Sisters of St. Joseph. And the other St. Joseph sisters, Sister Sue, Sister Mary, and Sister Jane, especially Sister Maria Lai. Yeah. Then I would like to welcome our neighbor church, Father Luis Piran, pastor, and his associate, Father, Then I have said already, this year we are really very fortunate to have Father Peter Pong with us. He is now our associate pastor. Then there are the other Salesians, Father Tuan, and the other Salesian priests and brothers. Welcome them all. Then we have Brother John Montgomery, our next neighbor. Welcome. I also want to recognize Senator Maria Elena Durazo for joining us today. Thank you very much. Now, Richard, would you please share with us the history and background of our Mary Help of Christian Center?
Special event. Today, we are going to witness a historic moment for the Chinese Catholic community in Los Angeles. We are gathering here to break ground and commit ourselves to complete the construction of the Mary Health of Christian Centers for the glory of God. Let me go back to 30 years ago. Father Francisco Lau, the first Salesian priest at St. Bridget, together with a community of dedicated parishioners, envisioned an expansion of the existing church facility to provide more space for community gathering and service to Chinese immigrants' families. With the intercessions of our Holy Mothers, Mary Health of Christians, we were able to acquire the property next to our church, and this is a miracle. We are able to raise just enough funds before the ESCO deadline, which is where we are going to break ground today. For 3 decades, this old apartment building, which already disappeared, have served us really, really well. We were able to have retreats, Bible study, meetings, Boy Scout activities, Tai Chi classes, test filing service for low-income families, summer camp for young peoples, Chinese New Year fair, Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas celebration, you name it. On this piece of land given to us by our blessed mothers, our community have grown. At that time, about 100-ish families to now more than 400 families. We again face the same challenge as we grow. We need more meeting rooms to accommodate our activities, a multi-functions hall for people to gather, and not to mention we need parking. 5 years ago, with the leadership of Father John Lam and all the support from all of you, we took a leap of faith to conceptualize and plan for new community centers, placing our trust in our Holy Mothers. From a near impossible proposal to getting city approval, building permit, securing enough donations and human resource, we see God's grace every step of the way. After 5 years of hard work and not giving up, we are finally breaking ground for Mary Health of Christian Center. Today, you are all witness of this miracle unfolding right before your eyes. "82 years ago, 1939, Father John Carwick, a Colombian priest, began his missionary work in Los Angeles, serving the Chinese community and established our church. Many youth programs, such as social club, dance group, summer camp, and Chinese school were established at that time. As a matter of fact, one of our oldest parishioners, Mr. Hoover Louis, we are honored he is among us today, was only a young boy when he joined this youth program offered by the Catholic Center. He became a devout Catholic. He was instrumental in forming the nonprofit organization which supports our project today. Looking back, it's amazing to see how St. Bridget has lived out its Salesian spirit long before it became a Salesian church. Today, we have continued our mission to serve the new Chinese immigrants and their families in greater Los Angeles areas. The new Mary Health of Christian Community Centers will greatly increase our capacity to provide community service to new immigrants' families, helping them establish new life in a different culture and become productive members of the society. With that said, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Joseph Ng, the President of Chinese Catholic Association of Los Angeles.
Thank you, Richard. Good morning. Praise the Lord. Thank God for all the blessing he has given to this community, and a special thanks to our Holy Mother for her generous intercession. In addition, I would like to recognize a few people that is instrumental helping us to make this groundbreaking happen. When I recognize you, would you please either stand up or wave your hand so we can see who you are? First one, Bishop Edmund Clark. Thank you for your friendship. You are always generous with your kindness and guidance. You join us to celebrate our joyous occasion and have been on our side when we navigating our most difficult challenges. We really appreciate you on our side always. You are a good servant. Thank you. Father John Lam, our pastor, leader, with your guidance, encouragement, and leadership, we will complete the Mary Helper Christian Center. Next is Father Francisco Lau. He was our first Salesian priest. He is now retired in Hong Kong, but his spirit remained with us. He was the first one that see the great potential of this small community and led us by buying the building and starting the motion of building the Mary Helper Christian Center to serve the Chinese community 30 years ago. We remember him and his spirit is with us. The next one is Mr. Hoover Lui, the founder of Chinese Catholic Association of Los Angeles. We thank you for your hard work poured into raising funds to buy this property. I remember that time we had no money at all. You started from zero and able to raise the money to buy the property and started the building fund. You are truly here, and you show us what we could do. Thank you. The next person is Dr. Wan Eng, a professor at USC Medical School, a former president of the Chinese Catholic Association of Los Angeles. You broaden our horizon. You strengthen our position so we can continue to support our community. And you also led with humility and set a good example for us. Thank you for your continuous guidance and support. Some of you might not remember, we have been trying to build the Mary Helper Christian Center 15 years ago, and it fell through. It did not work out. However, Mr. Richard Chung, the president of St. Bridget's PBC, never give up the dream. 5 years ago, Richard took the bull by the horn and started the process of gathering the requirement, searching for architect, and tirelessly moved the project forward inch by inch. Thank you for your relentless faith that this day will come. And thank you for your sacrifice and your family sacrifice to help build the Mary Helper Christian Center. But most important, thank you, the loyal and dedicated parishioner who have patiently supported this dream for the last 30 years. The center is for you. Every thought, Every detail of this project is made with you in mind and is for your family. With this center, we will create a new memory and we will be able to better serve the Chinatown community. At this time, I would like to introduce you our building management team. Father John Lam, Father Peter Pong, Raymond Wong, please raise your hand. Oh, he's down there, still working. Richard Cheung, Maggie Choi, he's still working down there, and myself. This is a small team, volunteer, logging into Zoom meeting days and night and in the weekend, and also working in the field together with the general contractor and all the construction friends to try to build this building. And we try to live up to the trust that you have placed on us. Now, at this time, I would like to introduce the team that designed and built this project. Skylar, are you here yet? I know that he is having some traffic issue. Oh, Skylar. Skylar is our architect. Thank you for your diligence and your hard work to help us design this beautiful building. I would like to introduce Wentcrest Construction. Their team is our general contractor, and their job is very simple. Turn this paperwork to a real building so we can live in. May I introduce you the owner, Mr. John Van Dyke. Office manager, Mrs. John Stafford. Project engineer, Tom Stafford. Hope I did not butcher your last name too much. My pronunciation is very poor. And also, Tom is the father-in-law of Joy. And the superintendent, Mr. Martin Isley. He is the one that made the thing happen. And then I would like to introduce you Mr. Paul Anderson, our government liaison. And now it is my pleasure to introduce a former altar server of our church, Mr. Darrell Ng.
It is our great honor today to have people from our community joining us to celebrate our happy event. The first is State Senator Maria Elena Durazo. She was elected in 2018 to serve the 24th Senate District, which includes Chinatown, parts of Central LA, and East LA. Like many of us, and those who we serve by the community center here, she is from a family of immigrants. She grew up as the 7th of 11 children and traveled with her migrant worker parents through California and Oregon. Please join me in welcoming Senator Maria Elena Durazo.
Good morning, buenos dias. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day to know that so many people have put this together to be where we're at today and all the years that it took. Thank you, Darrell. It's great to meet you and great. It's really wonderful for me to be here at this event. So I want to thank the Chinese Catholic Association, St. Bridget Church, and everyone that was mentioned by previous speakers who played a part and will continue to play a part until the day that you open the doors to this center. This is not just another community center. You will play the role of being the center of the community, the hub of the community for all of the residents. what you have provided up until now, English language classes, summer camps, faith-based events, to the Boy Scouts. You truly are the community for the community. And I can't wait until Mary Help of Christian Center is completed so we can all be together in a very big way and celebrate. I want to say at the same time, this is especially important, a special timing because of the terrible attacks on the API community. We all have to come together. We all have to watch each other. We all have to create a safe space for everybody. Nobody should be attacked. Nobody should be excluded, and nobody should be treated with hate. I am working with our API legislators in Sacramento so that we could include in the budget of this state funding that's needed for programs to defend our API communities, a hotline for hate crimes, victim assistance, economic recovery, which is really in the long run what all of our communities need, school supports, and racial equity programs. So as chair, I chair the Latino Legislative Caucus with 30 legislators from throughout California. And I commit and we stand in solidarity with our Asian American brothers and sisters. We will not tolerate any kind of violent behavior against anyone in our community. This area is a perfect example, from La Placita to the Italian Hall to the Chinese community. You set the example for the whole country, for the whole state, of what it's like and what it should be like. So I want to thank you again. This is, you are addressing hate with love. You are addressing hate with community. And that's what today is all about. So I just want to present to you as an acknowledgement to the Chinese Catholic Association of Los Angeles, an acknowledgement from the state of California for all of your work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd also like us to please join me in welcoming Veronica Polanco, representing LA Mayor Eric Garcetti.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the mayor's office, we really want to thank you for inviting us to such a joyous occasion. Joyous because we recognize the hard work and the many steps it took to get to this starting point of breaking ground. A project like this takes great perseverance and great effort from everyone involved. What I know to be true is what I've experienced growing up as well, that the Catholic Church is sometimes way more than just faith. It's a community, it's an extended family, it is a hub of resources, and it's going to be a great addition to this community. I'm excited to see this project fulfilled, to see the detail and the thoughtfulness of every inch that has been put into this idea fulfilled and in real life. I want to attend the meetings, I want to come to a class, because really this community needs it. It's going to be a huge resource, and it's impressive. It's impressive that you started from zero funding, and every person that will contribute it really added and knows the importance of having such a hub in this area. Thank you all, and good luck with the rest of the project.
So we're coming to the most exciting moment, and just a safety reminder. So for your safety, please stay in this area and looking down to the construction site for your safety. And now I will have Father Peter Pong to invite special moment, have special effect. Testing. Okay, you're back. Thank you. Thank you for listening to our prayers quickly. So for the special moment, we're going to invite Father Peter Pong to announce the guests who will line up with us downstairs with a hard hat, taking the risk, going down to the construction site. Father Peter Pong.
So the groundbreaking ceremony will start soon. Here is the name list for the groundbreaking ceremony. When I call your name, please come forward in front of the stairs and gather there, and Mr. Zhou Eng will guide us to the construction site. Bishop Edward Clark, Father Mel Trinidad, Father John Lam, Mr. Hoover Loy, Dr. Wan Eng, and Mrs. Rose Eng, Mr. Raphael Hall and Mr. Gabriel Hall, Miss Amy Hall and Mr. Alan Wong, Dr. Ken Jie and Mrs. Joyce Jie, Mr. Chester Wong, Mr. David Mucho, Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Wong, Mr. Richard Zhang and Dr. Wenqing Law, and finally, Mr. Joseph Ng and Mrs. Betty Ng.
Okay, so I think we will be taking transportation, taking a bus to go down there, right? Let's get a bus ticket. Okay, so we'll be walking downstairs, walking over there, and then please be patient. We'll be going down there safely. And then I think we're giving a bishop a ride. Oh, we have water here, refresh water only, but